What's up, guys? Johnny Con here, aka Not Such a Conqueror. So, right now, I'm going through the names of Lilith, her many names, and the one I did last night is Kema. It's pronounced, yeah, it's Kema, that's how you pronounce it. And this aspect of Lilith, it says right here in the book, is meant to help the person inspire dreams of prophecy in the person and obtaining wisdom in your dreams. So I placed her sigil underneath my pillow. That's instructed in the book. I drew the sigil and I put it underneath my pillow, and I had some pretty interesting dreams. One of them, I dreamt I was like up here in the mountains up here in LA at Griffith Park with my sister, and I could hear her voice vividly, and it was like almost like pitch black up there, and I had the feeling that my sister didn't want to be up there, but I could hear her voice like vividly, and I think that's something of for me that felt like I was kind of like protecting my sister or whatever, no matter how dark or occult the situation. And the second dream, I dreamt of a crush I had back in high school. So this is like way back. And she said something to the effect of, "You're gonna stop dreaming soon," or "you're," something like that. And it's interesting because I picked up the guitar because, in a way, I kind of like picked up the guitar. No, I took it seriously, kind of, because of her. I guess she got with somebody that played guitar or was in a band, and I was all like, "Fuck that motherfucker! I'm gonna have my own band, and it's gonna be it's gonna be better." And it's interesting. But anyways, yeah, in the dream she was all like, "You're gonna stop dreaming soon," or something to that effect. And she kind of like held my hands or whatever. So that was interesting. Fuck, I can't remember the third dream. I really should have written it down because I kind of like got up after the first set of dreams, and I should have written it down. But it's interesting. This is the second name. I think there's like 43 or 46 names in the grimoire. It's called the Grimoire of the Crimson Moon by Scott E. Hobbs. And yes, I do have a personal correspondence with him. And I asked him about it. I'm all like, is it like common knowledge of all these names? And he said that some of them are already out there. Some of them came to him, while during ritual or visions or whatever. And it's the second name that I've worked with, and I can vouch that it's pretty legit. The first name that I worked with was, I think, her Kali aspect, and I had a dream that night, and it was pretty relevant to my petition. It was like symbolic in nature and relevant to my petition or my question. So it's pretty legit. I'm trying to see what name I'm gonna work with next. But anyways, if you're curious about the grimoire, it has like little invocations or prayers for Lilith, as well as other rituals. But it's very interesting. It definitely works. You're supposed to chant this aspect, Kema's, chant her name at night while you imagine the moonlight over the ocean, being reflected in the ocean, and you chant her name over and over again. But you gotta make sure you put the sigil underneath her pillow. If you want to get the sigils, be sure to get this book. You can Grimoire of the Crimson Moon by Scott E. Hobbs. You can find it on Lulu. I think he's trying to get it out on Amazon and other distributors as well. Also, guys, my book is just about coming out. The Art of Astral Warfare. So far, it's also on Lulu. It should be available on Amazon and those kind of distributors pretty soon as well. Okay, so check out Grimoire of the Crimson Moon by Scott E. Hobbs and The Art of Astral Warfare by your host, Johnny Con. Alright? Thank you for checking out my TikTok /YouTube. Peace.